Hey guys, this is Jules. I'm sharing Wild Orchid Crafts project today. This is my May design team challenge that highlighted the charms that Wild Orchid Crafts has. I was getting ready to do June and then I realized, oh my god, I didn't do May. And so charms are one of the other things that Wild Orchid Crafts does carry. And I have my little drawer here of some of the ones that I have. Some of them are older that they don't have anymore. But I do keep them in this drawer. This is one of my IKEA drawers. And the ones that I chose to work with, they do have these connectors. These are in silver, and they do have silver and bronze. And they have, I think they still have these particular butterflies. I was just on there, goodness gracious. And I just got a few other stuff. They have some other filigree flowers and squares and photo corners and things like that. Geez, I cannot remember if they still have this one. I apologize. I'll put it on the screen to kind of answer my own question. So I'll be checking when I post this video. So I went ahead and chose silver to work with. I'm also going to be sharing one of the new laces. This is a white net lace. As you can see, it's only like a 1/2 inch to 3/4 inches wide. It's like it's embroidered design on netting. And it's all like a cotton, so it's that soft kind of fibers. So I decided to use this one because this was the most narrow one. I was going to use a ribbon, but they don't carry the ribbons like the satin ribbons that I was going to pull out. They do have silk, organza, and seam binding. I wanted to go a little fancier, so I went with the narrow lace here. So what I did is I created my own bookmark. And I have one for my Bible. I have one that has some satin lace. So of course there's different size books. Let me show you. My Bible is really, really huge. I have, this one's like super duper big. As you can see, it's a super huge Bible. So what I did is I grabbed one of my little books. This is a little book that I got at one of the Women of Faith conferences in Portland, quite a few years ago. Anyways, this one's called Laughter and Latte. It's just a lot of little stories from a lot of the speakers that go every single year. And so I read through this every now and again. And so I made a bookmark for this book. And this is what I made, is this bookmark. I made these little charms here to go with my book. And I went ahead and used the same butterfly charms and the connectors. And these little guys, these are little clasps. And I don't know how clear you can see that. And I'm going to bring this down a little bit so you can see it better in the light, okay? I did leave a little bit of chain here in case I wanted to add maybe something with a couple beads or something. But these are cord clasps. And it came in a package like this. I actually already had opened it, but I stapled it back down because I wanted to keep it and make sure that I remember what the package looks like and where I got it from. I actually got it at Hobby Lobby, but they're little clasps. And they already have little jump rings in it. And I did record it as I was making it. It didn't take very long to make. And I've never made one before, but I wanted to make one for my book. And it went well with this month's challenge. So this is my, my bookmark. So it's really simple. So I grabbed a jump ring, slipped it on one side of the connector, grabbed another jump ring, put it on the other side of the connector with the butterfly. And I did this for both of them. And here's the clasp. I'm just grabbing it and counting links. I think I left 4 or 5 links on it, and they all can open. So I just opened like the 5th or 6th one, took it out so I can have a little bit of a link. And then I guess I was thinking. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this jump ring again and connect it to the closest, well, to the jump ring that's right on the clasp itself, so it'll hang off of there. And that way I can just add on later when I want, if I want. Or just take it off if I don't want it. So I'm going to add the other clasp on a jump ring and put it on the end closest to the connector. And just close it. Very easy. And there's the clasp. Now the clasp has like a mouth, like a jaw, and then like 2-sided little wings. So I'm just pulling it open, and then I'm going to grab here I'm just going to grab my book so I can kind of do a quick pre-measure. And I'm just going to cut it right in between the scallops there. And that way it's a little bit bigger than the book, and that way I can use it for another book if it's you know, if it's around the similar size. So this trim is double-sided, so you can use either side for it to be the front, quote unquote. So I'm just gonna do like I'm gonna tuck in both ends and slide it in, and then close the mouth or the jaw down on it. Kind of try and hold it. It's kind of hard to see really up close, so I was trying to be as steady as I could, but it's kind of difficult. So I'm gonna close it with my pliers. And I also use my nails a little bit, trying to hold it down and clamp it down. So here's like the little side wings, and I'm just folding it down onto the jaw part and closing it, and then just pressing it down really tight. There I am, right there. And then it's there. So I'm having the tucked in parts of the lace facing down, and the underneath part of the butterfly is also on that side. So I'm going to do the other one here. Just trying to grab the clasp really well. Opening again the jaw. Folding in the two sides and sliding it in, making sure that I got the right side up how I want. Closing that little jaw. And this one was a little difficult to close the little wings. And I got the lace is a little bit crooked, but it's not a big deal. It really is pretty easy to put on, not hard at all. But I want to see if there's any more clasps that have a wider mouth for like bigger or wider laces and ribbons. So there it is, it's on. So I can use it on a wider piece of lace. Now I'm just going to try it out and put it in my book. It's pretty. And it hangs over nicely. And you know what, if you wanted to, you can even use some of the wider lace if it can fit in some of these clasps, because I think there's different sizes. But you can also make a bracelet with this and hang some of Wild Orchid Crafts charms right off of it. As you can see there, this can make a really cute bracelet. A little shabby one. You can add like two or three different laces or trims. Like, it's not my style to wear that. That's kind of maybe a bohemian type of style, but you know, I don't know, that's not really my style, but I don't know, maybe I'll play with it one day or make one for Anna or something. But anyways, that's another idea to make a bracelet out of the trims, and hook up some laces on there, or some of the clasps, and hook some charms up on there. And they'll be really cute. I know little girls would probably love that. So anyhow, I just wanted to share my project with you guys. So here's a bookmark that can be a bracelet. That's what I made. And this is my design team challenge for the month of May. And so next month, June, our design team challenge for June is to highlight our laces. So maybe I'll make that bracelet. So stay tuned for that. It'll be fun because I'm not sure exactly how I can make it, but I think I can come up with something. I'll probably have to go and look for some other clasps since these are pretty narrow. So I'll see what there is and then make that. In the last challenge, I told you guys that I was going to expand the challenge out with some giveaways for the month of July. Now for the month of July, our design team challenge that I'm expanding to you is to do a patriotic project. That can be a home decor piece, a wall hanging, a wreath on your door, anything using any Wild Orchid Crafts products. So I'll announce more detail when I come up with my June project, okay? And so you guys stay tuned for that. I'll talk to you guys later. Jules sending out of the Jule box for Wild Orchid Crafts. Get your charms. Play with them. I'll talk to you later. Bye, everyone.